Hi, sweet friends. So I just wanted to come in here today and do a tribute to my mother. I wanted to talk about what a blessing she is. So I was very blessed to have two wonderful parents. They both have since passed away. My father almost 10 years ago, and my mother around 3 years ago. So I really attribute who I am as a woman to the wonderful upbringing that I got from both of my parents. And I just wanted to give some encouragement to anyone who is a parent right now, whether you're in the trenches with some little kids and you're feeling overwhelmed, which I've been there. Um, just know what you're doing is sowing a really, really good seed for this child and their long-term future. Your hard work, your effort, the tireless nights, the being stressed out, all of that will definitely pay off. And I can say that I am definitely a product of that. So, um, I have been through the grieving process with my parents, but obviously it's still kind of emotional because I loved and adored my parents so much. So my mother met my father when she was in the second grade, and so she was always very girly, and my father always said he fell in love with her from the first time he laid eyes on her when they were little kids, and he chased her all the way up until they were, I think, 19 or 20 years old, and they ended up getting married. But what I love about my mother later on told me that she helped to run a beauty salon. I had no idea. I know she worked at a beauty salon, but she was also a co-manager, and she ran the beauty salon. She loved everything dealing with beauty, fashion, makeup, hair. My mother was a very girly woman, very feminine woman, and anybody that knows me, I love everything: makeup, anything dealing with hair, clothes, fashion, anything dealing with beauty and just being feminine. I attribute all of that to her. Everything I do is to honor her in a way, because I feel that that's one of the blessings that I feel like I had. I always saw my mom take really good care of herself. She always dressed really nice. Just a very feminine and nurturing type of woman. And a lot of times people tell me how I am like that. And I've always said I've always got the best of both of my parents. My mother was very caring, very nurturing, very soft, feminine type of personality, just a nurturer through and through. After my parents married, she was a stay-at-home mom, went on to have 5 kids. She took care of us. I can always remember coming home from school. Sorry. Those treats she had for me, Rice Krispie treats. I know some of you are not in America, so they are cereal treats made with marshmallows. Just delicious. I just remember the house always smelling good. Home cooked meals all the time. Really took care of her family. The sacrifices that she made in life to make sure her kids had a lovely home, clean, very nicely ran home. I just always knew when I came home from school, my mom was there. It's such a throwback to an older time. And I know a lot of people weren't fortunate to have that type of upbringing, but if you had that upbringing, it's a beautiful thing. I felt very secure because I know my mom was going to be there, and just everything. The beautiful meals she prepared, like I said, the home always very nice, and the love she always gave me, and knowing that she was there. No amount of money can replace the blessing of the childhood that I had, having a mother and knowing that you are truly loved, and knowing that she is there for you regardless, at all times, and always being there. And she was a stay-at-home mom, but back then, I'm 51, so back then it was more common for moms to be at home. But I'm very thankful that that's what she chose, and she did it well. And even in her last years, I already have memories of her. I remember I went to go visit her, and it didn't matter, she always had the cutest outfits on, even down to her house shoes. She had the last time I saw her before she passed, she was wearing the cutest leopard print house shoes. And I said, Mama, those are adorable. I just love them. And I just have memories of her just always taking care of herself. And, I was thankful that towards the end of her life, she didn't have a lot of health issues. She always ate well and take care of herself also. So towards the end, she just passed away in her sleep and just woke up the next day. She didn't wake up. But up until the very end of her life, she was getting around. She was doing everything for herself. And she is my inspiration. She is my inspiration. And, I want to honor my parents with everything that I do. And for my mom, always to carry myself in a very feminine way, what it demonstrates to be a woman, to demonstrate what it means to be a woman of God, to be loving and embrace my femininity and who God created me to be. So, Mama, I love you. Thank you for everything you did, and I will never forget you. And I'm so grateful and blessed to have had you as my mother. And this is for Carrie Murray. And thank you so much for watching. To any of you who have lost mom, just know that it can be or a parent, it can be very difficult, but God will help you through the grieving process and will help you to be able to move on and give you that strength. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you. And thank you for all the new subscribers that I had. I'm really appreciative of everything and all of the likes and the comments and the messages I've been getting. I really appreciate it. You take care. God bless you.